Hello and welcome to another PedalerzMN video. Now, if you read the title before you clicked on this video, you probably already know exactly what's about to go down. It is one of the most celebrated holidays of my people. It is New Bike Day. And that new bike is none other than the 2021 Poseidon X. Alright, so this video is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be just unboxing the bike. I will not be assembling it in this video. That will be the next video. That will be the first part of this video. I will also be covering some opinions about shipment on bikes a little bit later in this video. Just kind of comparing my experience with Poseidon versus Bikes Direct. They're both direct-to-consumer bike brands. However, that's kind of where the similarities end. But I do want to touch on that a little bit. But let's get into the unboxing of this bike. All right, so here we have the box that my Poseidon X came in. You're probably wondering why it's been cut up. It has a little doorway, and I'll get to that in a later section of this video. But for now, let's unbox this bike like... All right, so there we have it. The Poseidon has now been unboxed. For the remainder of this video, all that's really gonna happen with the bike in today's video is I'm going to unpackage all of this foam off the bike so we can get a nice clean look at it before I build it in the next video. However, I am going to install one piece which will make unboxing the rest of this bike significantly easier. Mochi, can you not do that? Alright, so I've loosely fitted the handlebars to the stem, but that's the only thing that I've done as far as assembly goes on this bike. Let's take a really nice look at it, and then I'll talk to you guys about why there's a bunch of cuts in my box, and then that will be the end of this video. Alright, so the bike looks great and I'm excited to build it. I don't really have any complaints about how things came out of the box except for the fact that one of the water bottle bosses is missing its screw. I could contact Poseidon about this one screw, but that would be kind of pointless. I think I want to replace some with black screws anyways, so I'm just going to order some of those to fill all the ones that are on here currently anyways. I also forgot about this box that has some important things in it. Reflectors, warranty information, a thank you letter from Poseidon, not the crappiest flat pedals I've ever seen, the quick release skewer for the front wheel, and I guess that's it. They did not send a spare derailleur hanger. I will cover why I have opinions on that in a minute, but that is pretty much what comes with the box. And alright, so I did mention that I was going to explain all these cuts in this box. You need to for starters, ignore 3 cuts. Right here, and lastly, right here. Now, I'm not kidding. This cut right here was in the box when I received the bike. And that was super concerning. Now, this is not Poseidon's fault. This is FedEx's fault. Now, if you've been with the channel for a bit, you might have seen my unboxing of my Gravity Bullseye Monster Fat Bike. I also had some issues with shipping, and at the end of the day, FedEx, when receiving that bike. Now, it's super common for things to get messed up in shipment with bikes particularly. I want to commend Poseidon. We're going to kind of ignore FedEx's blame and guilt in this situation. I do want to thank Poseidon because they packaged their bike significantly better than Bikes Direct did. There was foam in all sorts of places, including on the derailleur, and those who've been following the Bullseye Monster know that when I received it, the derailleur hanger was bent because it got smashed in shipment. Now, I don't know what caused this giant tear in the center of the box. The only thing that was near there was like the open triangle part of the frame, so it really wasn't anything to be concerned about. However, it did happen, and it definitely merits some question on how FedEx handles their fragile property. But at the end of the day, Poseidon wrapped the bike adequately enough that it still came to me with no damage, no scratches. Everything appears to be working. Obviously, things need to be adjusted and the bike needs to be assembled. But from what I can tell by observation, nothing that doesn't work properly is because of shipment damage. And so I'm super thankful to them for that. Obviously, it's like comparing apples to oranges, comparing Poseidon to Bikes Direct. Poseidon is a small company based out of California trying to build high-quality bikes for an affordable price. And whilst you can also argue that Bikes Direct tries to build high-quality bikes for an affordable price, I definitely think that the customer is thought about a little bit less at Bikes Direct, which isn't to say that I'm anti-Bikes Direct. Obviously, I own one of their bikes, and if you ask me, depending on what you're looking for, they do offer some decent options at decent prices. But Poseidon, from what I can tell, is a brand to be really excited about because they're definitely putting the rider first, more than most brands. All right, there we have it. That was the unboxing of my 2021 Poseidon X. Stick around for the next video because then you'll get to see me build this bike, and I am so excited to start riding it once we get nicer weather here in Minnesota. You know the drill. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. That will give you first glance at all the Poseidon X content I plan on releasing in the future. All right, if you also picked up a 2021 Poseidon X, feel free to drop a comment and let me know how your experience is going with the bike thus far. I'm really curious to see what people have to say. If you're interested in picking up a 2021 Poseidon X, I will have to let you know that size large, which is what I acquired, is sold out in all the colors. It looks like they have some extra smalls, or at least smalls and extra larges in the other colors and in this color, but those things could be sold out by the time this video is released. But I will drop a link to Poseidon's page where they have this bike. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.